Evet arkadaşlar, şimdi kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son hatırlarsanız güçlere gelmiştik. Bakalım. Örümcek bir yaratığın arkasından koşacağız. Bakalım bizi nereye götürecek. Güçlere geldik zaten biliyorsunuz. Arada bir şey var gibi. Oradan gidiş yokmuş, okey. Yine gelmeye başladı. Hayalet. Burası güzelmiş ha. Daha büyük robotlar görmüştüm diyor. Güzelcik. Kız şaşırdı çünkü robotları görünce. Buradan gidebiliyor muyuz acaba? Ha, gidiş var mı? Zaten oradanmış. Ne bu insanlar neye toplanmış böyle? Yine bizim savaşacağımız bir şey oluyor belli.
I always knew I was a sixer at heart. I knew. I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen while Bernard
olan değil mi bu?
mops the floor. Hey, where is Bernie? Bernard is gone.
A six-hour child is missing! I repeat, a six-hour is missing. I can be rewarded. Special rules by the grace of the Queen.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Bernie dediğimiz çocuk da altı atanlardan biriymiş.
I was done anyway.
Belki diyor kız kardeşini bulmasına yardımcı olur diyor. Bakalım.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war.
İç savaş varmış.
A murdered father. Three siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Hepsine bir tane dev robot verilmiş. Canının istediğinde saldırtıyor anladığım kadarıyla.
I'm noble, you understand.
Merhaba abicim.
This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose.
Bu benim aileme ait diyor. Peki çandan bahsediyor. Ne garip şey ya.
Everything's owned by someone. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
Yani.
I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It belonged to the triplets, and before then it belonged to the Lord our King of Freedom, before his murder.
Hepsi 3'teki kralımıza ait diyor ama ne oldu yani? Ölmeden önce diyor. Cinayete kurban gitmiş herhalde.
Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand
Uzaktan
outside the
akrabasıymış.
daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed civil war started.
Lanet iç savaş
Last I heard,
başladığından
she was in the
beri.
Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it
Ben
would do my
görürsem
heart
iletirim
good to
seninle.
know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
Benim oraya gitmem mümkün değil diyor savaş alanına.
Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you
Hadi
have
ver,
a
hadi vaktim var.
splendid? I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into... Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
Ne yapalım? Bence onlar değil.
None of them? Oh, I've never heard such an...
Hiçbiri olduğunu düşünmüyorum. Merhaba ablacığım.
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this?
Bir arkadaş.
How heartbreaking for you. How tragic. You poor... Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief. Spying on people. Oh.
Yani muhabbet boşuna uzayacaktı. Uzatmak istemedim. İşte ne Fortunos olsaydı.
The king must be saved.
Nereden saldırıyorlar?
What? Identify yourself, stranger. I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think.
Önemli birini
A
korurdum bir
ruler,
zamanlar.
maybe? Before the war.
Savaştan önce diyorum. Kralımı
Oh,
koruyordum.
even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember?
Bu kafayı yemiş.
What? How did you know my name? A lucky guess.
Çok şanslıyım, o
But
yüzden
what?
adını bildim.
What were you guessing about? The king! Protect the king from danger!
O gitmiş arkadaşlar.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home.
Aha, Bernard.
But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay.
Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark too.
Bir de çocuk kaçıranlar varmış burada. Şu an onu görmüş olduk. Her bir şehirde bir sıkıntı var ya. Da. Birler yokluk, fakirlik çekiyor. İkiler full 50 kişilikli. Ne yaptıkları belli değil.
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing, can't rightly say. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Shadow Man bulmadan arkadaşını bulsan iyi olur çekti. Kim bu Shadow Man ya?
Everyone knows.
Shadow Man'i herkes bilir çocuğum. Özellikle de yalnız gezen çocuklar. Benim gibi mi? Merhaba.
Kids
çocuk
never run
gördünüz
around
mü?
here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures.
Çocuklar yalnız başlarına gezmezler.
All I know is that if a
Shadow
kid's
Man
missing,
bilmeden.
Shadow Man's probably got him.
Bir çocuk kaybolduysa Shadow Man onu almış.
As well they should. You should be afraid.
Peki abi, peki. Çok yardımcı oldun, çok teşekkürler. Çocuk gördünüz mü?
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Ben de meşgulüm ama
Well,
merak
good luck
ediyorum.
with that, stranger. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
Ya kim bu Shadow Man ya?
Oh, you really are in over your head.
Nasıl bulabilirim bunu?
Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him.
Please do.
The Shadow
Lütfen.
Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrow Alley. And he can always see you, but
Zaman
you can
seni görür.
only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrow Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing. If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
Mulgrave Valley'deki ışıkları
You
söndürürsen
want to know about the Shadow Man?
Shadow Man'i bulursun diyor. Evet,
You
bilmek
want
isterim.
to know about the Shadow Man?
Yes,
The
lütfen.
Shadow Man comes when 19th day. He'll come and take your child away. And you might cry, and you might pray. But the Shadow Man comes when 19th day.
Okay,
He
thank you.
don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done. Snuff out Mulgrow Alley's lights, then you best run, for the last night of the... Sounds to me like you're fixing to go see him.
Evet,
You
onu
want to
görmeye
know
gidiyorum.
about the Shadow Man?
Işıklarımı kırayım şimdi. Buradan Shadow Man geçmiş bu arada. Streetlight terminaline gidiyorum. Oğlum bak buralarda ne ışık var ne bir şey var. Gelsin alsın bizi işte. Geç bakayım buraya Dicey.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Şimdiden bile izlenildiğini hissediyorum. Ya kimmiş bu Shadow Man? Oo millet ortalıktan kaybolmuş. Shadow Man'le vs atacağız şimdi. Hı.
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
Dedim yani. Sen nesin?
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war.
Hemen korksanı mı düşünüyorsun?
True. But there is another truth.
Neymiş?
That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be.
Bernard.
He's mine now.
O benim.
I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage.
Leverage. Neden? Kaldıraç diyoruz. Bu bir kidnapping. Alıkoymak.
You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need. Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
Daha fazlasını yapabilirim.
To be seen, but perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the Triplet War to end.
Ben o savaşı bitiririm.
I care about being feared. Before this war, I was the most terrifying thing in the world of random. Children would be afraid to whisper my name, but people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. If you want me to give you Bernard, I don't care how. I don't care about anything even. Except being feared.
Diyor ki savaşı bitir. Savaştan önce en çok korkulan şey bendim. Şimdi savaş var olduğu için kimse beni hatırlamıyor, korkmuyor bile diyor. Yıllardır burada onun bir zar ortamı yapıyor.
You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope. You will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
That poor woman,
Evet,
completely mad.
şeyler öğrenmemiz lazım o savaş muhabbeti hakkında. Ki bir şeyler yapabilelim. Bu da bir şeyler anlatacak muhtemelen. Hatta biz oynayacağız muhtemelen oyunu. Şimdi arkadaşlar, ben görevi burada bitireyim. Daha doğrusu bölümü burada bitireyim. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşüyoruz diyelim. Bakalım neler olacak. Böyle kısa kısa daha keyifli oluyor. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşüyoruz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.